time of the year, because I think, who knows, like, I don't know if, like,
yeah, some things well, maybe as soon as
some
the
things
winter.
might be happening,
yeah.
exactly. In December, some things will happen in the spring, and then we obviously the movie's gonna come out in summer. So you.
In today's video, we're going to talk about one of my favorite things ever, which is Superman. So we know we've got this movie coming out next summer, called Superman Legacy, although they've changed the title to Superman for SEO purposes. The Batman movie was called The Batman. Superman is a character. You can't call a movie a character's name, but that's what they've done. So it turns out the leaked trailer description that came out over a month ago, it turns out it's basically true, because a leaked McFarlane toy line for James Gunn and Pete Safran's movie, massive toy list, and even the things I didn't believe about the baby Kaiju is actually a scene in the said trailer, and the first trailer will pertain to how the movie's going to play out. And just like I told you, lads and ladettes, this confirms UltraMan is in the movie. So all it's done is it's made James Gunn look bad again. Now, I know DC Studios is a small studio. Why do I say that? Because they haven't released anything yet. And I know James Gunn is new to being a studio head, but would it not be better if he just does not speak, does not debunk stuff? Because when he comes out and debunks stuff, it just makes him look bad. It makes him look stupid. And like, I never agree with My Time to Shine, but if you go back to an old tweet, he's just shooting himself in the foot by doing that. Once UltraMan is confirmed, everyone will brand him as a liar. And basically, the toy leak, toys are basically always true. We had a toy leak for who Rio was playing and who the boy was playing in Agatha all along, and that turned out to be 100% true. And as James Gunn has said previously, he has to okay all toys. But what is a spoiler? Because to James Gunn, seeing stuff filmed on set, literally seeing the suit on set, seeing all the video clips on set, none of that is actually a spoiler. Now, for me, I don't care about spoilers, but if you want to go in blind, this is actually a spoiler. So, yo, what is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Superman, the movie. If you're new around, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, Kaiju, MonsteVerse, pop culture-based content that I try to cover on a daily basis. Subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know how freaking excited are you for the Superman movie. I'm actually really excited for the Superman movie, although a lot of people will say I'm a James Gunn hater. No, I just have the opinion that even if you like something, you can still criticize it without hating something. But the second I, have an opinion, I don't necessarily think parts of the Superman movie will be as good as what everyone's saying is, I'm instantly a Snyder fanboy. No, I'm looking forward to the future of DC. I'm just not going to say it's the greatest thing ever before I actually literally see something visually properly. You hear me? So we went over this leak that came from Mr. Hates Reviews over like a month ago now. And let's just summarize what this said, because the toy leak basically confirms this is true. So parts of John Williams' score was played for an uptone, upbeat kind of, goody two shoes vibe, if you like. Superman crashing in the snow, and the suit has battle damage. Lex Luthor stepping out of the helicopter, completely comic book accurate, with the arrogance and smugness. Now, I really hate they keep doing Lex Luthor. How many times have we had Lex Luthor? Yo, Warstu, you're hating on James Gunn. I'm not. Brainiac, there's so many other DC villains, Superman villains that he could have went with. And they bring Lex Luthor in instantly. Guy Gardner flipping a tank. A woman taking a selfie with a superhero shooting energy out of their hands. Superman protecting the child. Superman fighting a Kaiju. I can't believe that's true. As a huge MonsteVerse fan, that's cool. It's going to be interesting to see, is it a Kaiju or is it just something that looks like a Kaiju? Comic accurate Lois Lane talking with members of the Daily Planet. Superman and Lois flying romantically. Superman screaming, trying to hold something or someone back. And we've all seen the set leaks that everyone thought was Ulysses, and people were saying they're the greatest Superman fans ever because it's not going to be Ultraman, because James Gunn's not going to do anything generic and anything that hasn't been done before. Why is Lex Luthor in the first movie? Seriously. So we know it's Ultraman. I've said for the longest time it was Ultraman. Literally every scooper that I don't necessarily normally believe also said it is Ultraman. So then James Gunn came out and said this, and like I say, this is really not debunking anything. He was asked a question. The primary pro-antagonist of the Superman is shockingly Superman. The main villain of Superman is shockingly Lex Luthor. It should not be Lex Luthor. Bring us Brainiac. I don't know where all this stuff is coming from, that it's something other than this. There are so many stories coming out every day, it's difficult to deal with. Stop replying to any of them then. You are a studio head. Yes, a small studio, but stop replying to them. Every time I strike something down, I'm giving it attention. And so I'll say this. Don't believe anything unless you see it here. Why would you want to know everything before the movie comes out anyway. So this is inferring to the character that was seen behind the scenes on film, you know, when they were shooting the movie, but it's not a spoiler, who literally looks like Black Noir from The Boys. It's confirmed he was UltraMan. Multiple creators said it was UltraMan. Now, when we get this toy leak from McFarlane that literally says UltraMan, Superman, DC theatrical movie. Lex Luthor with a baby Kaiju Superman movie. There's a lot of stuff on this list. I'm not going to list them all, but it's really fascinating to me that there was two things on the trailer description leak. Baby Kaiju and UltraMan pretty much confirms that this trailer description pretty much will be real. Now, we know they have to test things. Apparently, I can't confirm or deny this, but people always say it's fake. Well, you're not going to know it's fake till it comes out. Apparently, they've spent $360 million on this movie. So, of course, they're going to screen test trailers. They screen test literally anything. This movie will be getting screen tested, but obviously take it with a pinch of salt. So, Superman crashing into Antarctica. Snow here is shown. Some battle damage reveals Lex Luthor stepping out of a helicopter in a city, Antarctica. Source wasn't 100% clear. He looks, and it's portrayed to similar effect of boldness to how James McAvoy appeared bold in the X-Men. The individual told me that they thought the smugness and arrogance is well played by Nicholas Hoult. Nicholas Hoult is a pretty damn cool actor, if you ask me. Now, the most interesting thing here is it says Green Lantern flipping some tank upwards, nonchalant with his powers, with the flick of his fist. There was no finish effects for this kind of scene. Standard if they're testing stuff, they don't generally have the finished VFX, even if they're testing a trailer, so to speak. Now, one interesting bit here, there was another scene showing a woman on the 30th floor or sky of a skyscraper taking a selfie whilst behind another super character whose effects and costume appeared unfinished was shooting beams out of their hands into another building behind her. My source said it gave a sense of cringe appeal to the Gen Z social media behavior, so they didn't like it at all. Another scene showing Superman flying with no effects finished. Superman then saves a child from the explosion by shielding, covering with his body and cape. Another scene shows Superman in midair battling, holding back flame breathing of a Godzilla-like kaiju in the middle of the city. Effects were rough, so it's probably not going to be a kaiju. Well, according to the toy listing, it literally says baby. So we at least know there's a baby Kaiju and UltraMan in this movie. So this is spoilery stuff. And James Gunn deflecting the question when asked about UltraMan by saying, Lex Luthor is the villain. Don't believe anything if it doesn't come from me. But you're not actually denying it or debunking it at all. And it just makes him look silly. Why does he keep responding to questions? James Gunn responds again. James, there are some toys and figures related to Superman 2025. They are potentially leaking big spoilers for the film. They are ruining the excitement for the film. What do you have to say about this? And it's a standard James Gunn cocky response. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I have to okay all the toys, and I don't think any of them spoil anything. Okay, so it confirms UltraMan is in the movie, and it confirms a baby Kaiju is in the movie, but you don't think it spoils anything. Interesting. Superpower vehicles basically confirms... Like, sure, the toy leak does not actually confirm major plot points. The leak description, if it is true, let's just say it is, does not confirm massive plot points. But the thing is, James Gunn needs to stop talking. Stop yapping. Just stop responding to people. He didn't need to respond to this. Everyone knows how toys work. They take so long to make, so they have to go into production, or they have to have they get to know information before they start shooting because it takes so long to manufacture these toys. So just because James Gunn doesn't think it's a spoiler doesn't mean it's not actually a spoiler. I just don't understand why he has to keep yapping. You don't see Kevin, and this is an argument, you don't see Kevin Feige responding to every single rumor about a Marvel movie. People are like, yeah, that's why we love James Gunn, because he keeps responding. Yeah, but he's not actually being truthful. He's misleading. No, I wouldn't really say misleading. He doesn't say what he means. Like, he basically said, no, there's no UltraMan without saying it. And he kind of like tries to shift away from things. Yeah, whatever you see in us film, we're filming. It wasn't actually a spoiler. No spoilers at all. Even though you can literally see UltraMan looking like he's arresting them. You can see so much being filmed outside, but they're not spoilers. So James Gunn is literally saying you cannot spoil the movie because everything important was filmed in the studio, which is cool. Like, I am really looking for this movie, but like I say, you can be critical about something you like. And I know exactly what people can say. Snyder fanboy, he wants to bring... No, I don't want Snyder to come back. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, if you don't want something to be confirmed or denied, don't address it. No one is telling you to. Start acting like a studio head. Stop acting like a director. So likewise, guys, let us know. Are you more excited now you know that UltraMan and a baby Kaiju appear in this movie? Or are you disappointed that the rumors are actually true and this pretty much means the rest of the rumors he's denied are true? So like always, guys, let us know down below. I can't wait for the "You're a Snyder fanboy" comments because I'm really not. But like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu. Check us on Twitter at Warstu. I'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.